The American dream is no longer. The American dream is no longer, man. I know people who are retired military. Obviously, you guys know I'm in the military. I know people who are retired military with a job in the DoD and receiving full benefits and are talking about systematic BS this, BS that. Can't get a girl because they out here dealing with these rude ass women. Come on now, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? If I'm retired, if I'm a retired person, first of all, I would not be working. Well, I wouldn't volunteer my services, my life for something that I don't want to do. I would say that. I'm not be working. I'll be working, just not volunteer my life for something I don't want to do. And I'll be receiving my full benefits and I'll be in another country. I mean, you got Panama, you got Colombia, you got Brazil, you got all these different places where people look just like us that want us there to come there and spend the freaking money, spend our money. Hey, they take US dollar in Panama. You know what I'm saying? Like they want us there. That's a good retirement place. So you could build a better home, be in a better situation. If you have kids, you could bring your kids. They're in a whole new different environment. Me personally, I would do that. I know some people wouldn't do it. Oh no, the kids they got their friends over here. How cool is it to live abroad? Live abroad and learn things from a different perspective. You know what I mean? I I think it's a grand idea. Um, and I think it's an idea that I'm ready to execute within the next 12 years. Um, and honestly, man, like I feel like I saw this post today where they were like, obviously it's Black Friday, right? The Friday after Thanksgiving, which is where they do a lot of discounts. Everything's 50, 40% off. Everything is like cheap as hell. So if everything's cheap and the things that we want, right, are the name brands that we don't own, they're saying to boycott those name brands, basically. They're saying, hey, don't buy that stuff because it's not owned by us. You know what I mean? Because that's what they want us to do. They want to spit in our face while we spend money on them. Well, newsflash, how about you just take your talents, take all your money, and go spend it in another country and watch what happens. Watch what happens. Those people are so inviting. They want you to, they bring you in. Some of them grab you by the arm. Hey, come here. Let me give you a plate of food. Just 20 pesos, man. I remember I went to Cartagena. I went to this one spot. I can't remember the name of it, but it was like this one spot where they have like delicious food, right? And I simply ordered mojada with avocado, arroz, y ensalada. What else I had? I can't remember everything I had, but it was good. Actually, it was arroz con coco. Man, it was delicious. So it was my first time having it, and I literally had like the biggest mojada I have ever seen, like this big on my plate with a different plate of this and a different plate of this, and then my girl had a plate, of something, right? Altogether, it was 30 pesos, which is, I want to say, maybe $8, $6 to $8 or something like that. Um, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, and they brought us and like, hey, let us cook for you. Let us, let us serve you. Let us do these things for you. And then we just sat down and they gave us the food and everything like that. Man, oh my God, it was so delicious. It was so worth it. It was so worth it. I don't have to deal with the restaurants over here, the pressure of tipping, the pressure of doing all this, ordering extra food and, being exquisite and not being myself. You know what I mean? I could go there, I could be myself, I could eat. They pamper me. They feel like they're doing a service to me, right? And you don't even have to tip them. Sometimes I want to, but they tell me no, don't tip me. That's all I want. Infectivo, right? So we gotta understand, man. Like it's like, why are we settling? And I get the whole passport bro movement.